Alright, so at the time of recording this video, I've recently moved home, which has obviously then meant I needed a new office space, and this is it, the one I'm in. So when I first moved into this office space, got everything set up, the room sounded really, really echoey. This is a very old property, over 200 years old. Ceilings are very high, so obviously the echoing was kind of going all, or the voice rather, was going all over the room. 1, 2, 3. So for me to do what I do, recording the videos, I needed to get the sound under control. So rather than me getting the usual kind of foam acoustic panels that I usually had from eBay, which I had in my old office, which kind of seemed to do the job, I thought as this was going to be my long-term office, I might as well look at getting some of the pro equipment. So I went for some panels by a company called GIK Acoustics. So what I want to do is I want to show you just in this short video, because some people ask me to do this, like a before and after comparison. I'm going to play you some footage that I did before I fitted the acoustic panels, so you can hear the sound, and obviously then you got the sound afterwards. But what I will say is, rather than listening to this just on the speakers coming out of your main computer, you're going to really notice the difference when you've got the headphones in. So if you can plug some headphones in, regardless, I'm just using these Apple AirPods. Get some headphones in, and then you'll be able to really, really hear the difference. Hopefully you're going to tell that the sound has definitely improved. But I will say this is very much a test and assess phase. I've done what I've done for now, but there's always room for improvement. But anyway, let's dive on. Let me now just play the short video that I did so that you can hear what this room sounded like before any treatment was applied. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the sound in the room before I fitted the acoustic panels. Hopefully you can hear that it's a little bit tinny. The room actually sounds empty, even though there's loads of stuff in here. And it's echoey. The sound is kind of bouncing all over the place. So this is before, and now this is after, with the acoustic panels fitted. So at the moment I've gone for one which is directly behind the camera, so it's behind the monitors. It's quite a wide one, so hopefully that's stopping anything from bouncing on that wall with regards to my voice and then bouncing out again. But the main difference in this room was as soon as I put one directly above on the ceiling. The minute that single one was put up, things seemed to change. And then it was just a case of finessing it. So like I said, I've got one directly behind, we've got one above. I've put one to the left because there's like a corner unit there. And then I've got this one behind here. Now, to be honest with you, I don't really know if that one at the back is really doing much yet. So I'm going to do more testing with it. But this is the trouble with sound. You can become obsessed with it, as I have. I've spent ridiculous amounts of money and wasted ridiculous amounts of money on microphones. Really happy with this one now, this Lewitt 440 Pure. You can see from the before video, I've now changed where this is actually coming in. Whereas before I had the boom coming across from the side here. That was getting a little bit restricting when I wanted to move my arms and go to the keyboard. So now I've put a boom arm in front, right next to the camera, and then coming forward. So I am still getting this in the frame. Ideally, I don't really want that, and I've considered playing around with a shotgun boom mic, but I didn't really like the sound. There's nothing as good as the sound when your microphone is as close in as possible. So more to be done, but certainly better than what it was when I first moved into this room. So let's just listen to that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the sound in the room before I fitted the acoustic panels. Hopefully you can hear that it's a little bit tinny. The room actually sounds empty, even though there's loads of stuff in here. And it's echoey. The sound is kind of bouncing all over the place. And this is after. So hopefully an improvement, but watch this space.